Jordan. Reggie. And Kaden.
Thank you, Coach. That was Team Carousel Family Fun Center. Next up, we have a couple of prizes to give out.
Kaden.
You know how all the kids go canning in the spring. This year we raised $4,906.
If you want cupcakes, you go over there and get cupcakes. Good job. Right? It's what you want. It's cupcakes.
Take the cake. I'm thinking different than airlines.
We're gonna cut some cake, okay?
Thank you for your dedication to this league and in organizing another successful year for Downey Little League. To the coaches, thank you so much for your involvement in this league. The lessons, yes, please. The lessons you have taught these children of teamwork, of focus, of patience. Those are skills that these children are going to bring with them for the rest of their lives. And we do appreciate your time and dedication to Downey Little League. To all the parents, for your dedication, and give yourself a round of applause. Believe me, I know there were times that you'd rather be at the pool than at the baseball field. But you know your kids love playing baseball, and you brought them anyways. And you know, that's really appreciative of all of you for that. And for the kids, thank you for your dedication to the league and showing up and playing hard. We do appreciate that, and I know it was a successful year for you, win or lose. I know you did your best, and that's all we ask for baseball and for life. So way to go, kids. Now, just a little bit about myself. I was born and raised here on the east side of Brockton. I live here now with my wife and our 3 daughters. I was also a Downey baseball player, played for Lobster Hut a long time ago. I'm also a proud veteran of the United States Navy, and thank you. I'm also a practicing attorney with the law office here in Brockton. So over the past 10 years, I've helped many Brockton families that found themselves in a very tough situation. What I'd like to do is continue that service to my city as your next Ward 5 City Councilor. So I appreciate you all being here tonight. I ask for your support, and on November 5th, I ask for your vote. Thank you. Next, I'd like to introduce a gentleman that I'm sure you all know well, Mr. Kevin Borges, the Vice President of Downey Little League Baseball and a candidate for Councilor at Large.
Thank you, Trevor. Good evening, everyone. I want to just say thank you to everyone who comes here with their families and their children. Downey Youth Baseball is absolutely one of the best leagues that Brockton has, and we are so fortunate to have our league. My name is Kevin Borges, and I am the Vice President down here, and I'm very fortunate to be the Vice President here because, like I said, my family is here with my kids. I have both of my boys. My oldest boy went through the league here, and now he's aged out, and my youngest is still involved here in the minor leagues. I'm running for city council at large because I want to make a difference in the city of Brockton. I grew up in Taunton, moved here 24 years ago. My wife and I are raising our 2 boys here on the east side. My wife, Tony Belmosto, and the Belmosto family are lifelong Brocktonians. I work for the city of Brockton as a health inspector, and I do code enforcement for the city of Brockton. I went to Harvard University with Community Progress Leadership Institute, and we strategized on fighting blight in neighborhoods. And the reason I bring that up is because I was fortunate enough to go with a delegation from the city of Brockton to learn how to fight blight in our neighborhoods so we don't have vacant buildings and we don't have, that type of element in our neighborhoods, because that doesn't do anything for anyone, for our neighborhoods to be blighted with vacant abandoned properties. So I'm very involved here in the community. I'm a real estate broker for over 20 years, specializing in commercial real estate, which will bode very well for the city council. There's a lot of issues that we need to make sound decisions on here in Brockton, and I want to be a part of that. I volunteer my time to youth programs. This is my favorite all the way around, down to youth baseball, but I'm also involved with BCB basketball throughout the winters. I'm a parks commissioner. I'm the only candidate that's not going to receive a paycheck for the position of councilor at large, because I already work for the city of Brockton. And I do this and want to do this because I want to stand up for the residents and give back to Brockton. And so I humbly ask for your consideration on November 5th to vote for me for 1 vote for councilor at large for the city of Brockton, so that I can help move the city in the right direction. I want to give back to the city of Brockton in every way I possibly can. And this is going to be just another way to do it. We need legislation to come through the City of Brockton Legislative Council and new ordinances so that we can clean up our city and make sure that we have code enforcement and public safety, because they do go hand in hand. We need a lot of work to be done in Brockton, but as you know, Brockton is the city of champions, and we all stand as one. One of my slogans was on my first NAACP event was, no matter who you are or where you are from, everyone will be treated equally and with the utmost respect. Because it's all about family, faith, and community. And I'll tell you this, guys, I will go the extra mile to do everything I can to move the city in the right direction. So once again, I humbly ask for your vote on November 5th, and if you need to get in touch with me, I will leave my brochures here, and I'm sure anyone that knows me here, I'm available and accessible. So I thank you again, and let's enjoy the evening here, Downey Youth Baseball, number 1.
Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Jeff.